Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. NFL Week 10, we wrap up the week. Monday Night Football yesterday was crazy. A lot of tight games, though, yesterday. Made it pretty interesting. And we actually had some scoring in some games, so that was also a nice change of pace, so to speak. So Lions-Chargers game, and even though it ended up in a push at the end, was pretty exciting all the way throughout. Browns coming back from that big... Once again, Baltimore, they're the best team in the league when they don't turn the ball over. Unfortunately, they turned the ball over a couple times late, and what do you know? Next thing you know, they lose. But, I mean, I had the Browns in that game. I thought I was dead in the water, or we were dead in the water for quite some time. But Packers kind of fumbled it away. Had a great chance to cover, if not win. Patriots do what the Patriots do is suck. Thank God for the Texans yesterday. They played fantastic. I was shocked they won the game outright, but not shocked that they covered the 6.5, but winning the game outright. Derek Carr gets hurt yesterday. What else can we say? Titans, unfortunately, shit the bed. They couldn't figure out that you can't run against the Tampa Bay defense until it was too late. Especially for a rookie quarterback. So that was kind of ugly. Welcome back to the league, Kyler Murray. He leads his team to a win. Commanders played well yesterday. Seattle wins, so it looks good on paper. But if you really watch Seahawks games, you got to be you can't believe what you're seeing. Tommy DeVito hoses us on no touchdown passes as he throws 2. Giants can't cover 17.5. And then there's a shit show for Sunday Night Football when it involves the Jets and the Raiders. Go figure. Right? So we get into Monday Night Football. I don't know if this game screams off the page like it's going to be so fantastic to watch, but the Bills at home normally are a little bit more fun to watch than they are on the road. Bills at home, 7-point favorite against the Broncos. Monday Night Football, total of 47. I think that this is going to be an old, like the last couple of years of Josh Allen, where the Bills get out early and the Broncos are going, what the hell just happened? And trying to figure out how to come back to keep it within a touchdown, which I don't think they can. So, especially on the road in Buffalo, I just think there's something special that happens up in Buffalo when the Bills play up there. Bills Mafia obviously has a lot to do with that, but and then we get into next week, once we get past this game today, and, we actually get a Thursday night game we're probably going to care about with Bengals-Ravens. So we got, some pretty exciting stuff. Obviously, my Chiefs were off this last week, so we didn't have them to play on. They do play Monday night, though, against the Eagles, so that should be a barn burner in Kansas City. So, and Andy Reid coming off a bye, so there should be a lot of interest in that one. So there's some good... Thursday night looks good. Monday night looks good. Sunday night game is Vikings-Broncos for an absolute shit show. I can't believe they can't flex something else out. Like, I don't know. What is there to flex out here? We can't ask hell, I'd rather watch Chargers-Packers. Or I'd rather watch Dolphins at home against the Raiders to see what they can do or something. But... they'll continue to do what they do. But we'll get into this Monday night matchup on the bets that we have and what we like. We do like Dalton Kincaid quite a bit in this matchup. We were thinking about anytime touchdown, but we got lured away as most of the books, the favorite touchdown prop bet is Kincaid anytime touchdown, so we're going to stick away from that. But we do like Kincaid over 5.5 receptions, which is plus money still, and over 51.5 receiving yards. I see this as a 6 to 7, 60 to 70 yard performance for Kincaid, as they figured out that the draft pick they got, he is an excellent tight end in the pass game. He's not a blocking tight end like Mayer. Mayer can block as well. This is more of a Kelsey type tight end. I might be able to chip somebody for a second or two, but I really need to be in the passing game. That's where I create the most mismatches. That's where Kincaid lives. So over 5.5 receptions and over 51.5 yards for him. We do like the Bills minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 4.5 first half, and minus 7 for the game. We also like the Bills over 13.5 team total first half, over 27.5 team total for the game. We like Diggs for an anytime touchdown, and this will be our best bet of the day as he does score a ton at home. So Diggs anytime touchdown, and it's not ridiculously juiced at this time, so It's still, I think it's minus 130 at some books, 115, 120 at others. So it's still decent. Still good play there without paying a ton of juice. Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. This is awful juicy, just FYI. I don't foresee him not being able to hit it. Don't have many passes where he can't. But, it's still, you're almost having to lay 2-1 on it. So, and then we also like Javonte Williams over 55.5 rush yards. I think he's really shown something here as of late. Maybe they're actually going to stick with him instead of being the typical Sean Payton of I've got 27 backs and each one of them need a carry. I think they give the ball to Javonte Williams a little bit heavier. The dude's a legit back. He's a bell cow back, coming back from the ACL still from last year. I mean, I think his best years are still ahead of him. But Sean Payton has to get over this fact where he's got to use all three of his backs or like he goes crazy. But Javonte Williams is the real deal. So keeping him in the game a little bit more. If you give him 15 touches, you got a great shot at 100 yards. The games where he doesn't do well is just because he doesn't touch the ball at all. And then Broncos under 9.5 team total first half and under 19.5 team total for the game. Not sure if we're going to hit over for the game. It's been pretty under heavy, but I think the Bills are going to do more than their part. The question is, I don't think the Broncos can score 20. So not in this particular game. So if they figure the Broncos for maybe about 14, 17, 16, somewhere in that range, I foresee them, going for it a couple times, fourth down, not making it inside the, goal to go, stuff like that. Normal stuff that the Broncos do, no matter if Sean Payton's back there or if Jesus is back there calling the plays. So we'll run through those plays for you one more time on this Bills-Broncos Monday night matchup. Bills minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 4.5 first half, and minus 7 for the game. Dalton Kincaid over 51.5 receiving yards and over 5.5 receptions. Bills over 13.5 team total first half, over 27.5 team total for the game. Diggs, anytime touchdown. Josh Allen, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Javonte Williams, over 55.5 rushing yards. Broncos, under 9.5 team total first half. And Broncos, under 19.5 team total for the game. So at the end of this episode, make sure you do check out in the comment section. You will see a link to the Google Sheets. Those will have all of our bets that we just made, what juice we took those at, what book where they were placed at, and then also when the games are over, the results of those. So make sure you do check that out when you get some time. It'll be under 23-24 football. There's also basketball going on right now, so if you want to check those bets out, you can, 23-24 basketball. The footballs from last year and the baseballs from this year, they're already finished up. You're more than welcome to look through those to see the results. We've had really good results. Football's been good to us this year. We're over 1,000 units up. I think we're over 1,200 or 1,300 if I'm not mistaken on that particular one. So it's been a good football year. There's been a couple losing weeks, but not many. Most everything's been profitable. This week, it's going to depend on Monday night for overall profitability, but it looks like it's going to be a profitable week there. It was a good week in college footballs. We had two huge bets that hit. The NFL is the hardest. I will say this, from a betting perspective, it is the hardest one to hit. Even if you handicap everything correctly, everything seems to go wrong sometimes. Where college football, NBA basketball, college basketball, baseball, those tend to be a little bit more consistent. We consistently make money at those. So if you're into sports betting but only bet the NFL, I'm going to make a suggestion. Please take a look at the other sports. If you need help, that's what we're here for. We try to lay out the blueprint for you to make money. We consistently make money. We want to make sure you do the same. So if you're just betting the NFL, there are a lot of other opportunities where it is not so hard to hit everything. I love watching the NFL just like everybody else does, but it is by far the hardest sport to handicap and the hardest sport to consistently make money at betting-wise. So like I said, make sure you check out the other sports as well. And basketball, like I said, it's been really hot so far. I mean, we're barely a week plus in, and we're already up over 700 units for the season. So definitely check that out when you get a couple minutes. And always, if you subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel, so when we drop our bets, you get those first, especially when you get notifications turned on. It makes life so easy. It'll let your phone know that we just dropped bets, and there's a video there for you to watch to get all your bets, match them up with your bets, and give you a ton of confidence heading to that betting app or betting window. We are here to make money, folks. We love sports as well, so it's kind of a two-winged approach is the way we look at it. So, not only do you get to bet on sports, you get to watch sports. It's all fun. Make some money. Watch some games. I mean, that's what we're all here for, is to make money and have fun. So make sure you follow along like I said, everybody's got their own opinion on the bets they want. No problem whatsoever. Just when we match up with what you like, it should give you a ton of confidence, and hopefully it's going to be some big payouts for us. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.